In this video, we are going to analyze and discuss the best midfield combinations in the game that are used by top players in eFootball. We'll be testing this with the most used meta playstyle long ball counter and without any types of individual instructions. The three most used midfield combinations are Anchorman box to box, Anchorman orchestrator and Anchorman destroyer. Let's start with the Anchorman and box to box combination. Among these three combinations, Anchorman and a box to box combo is the most attacking minded combo. When we look at their movements out of possession, Anchorman always will be closer to the defense line and will be covering the spaces whenever any defender is out of position. Box to box players normally position themselves quite in front of Anchorman when the team is out of possession. When we look at this picture, you can see the positioning of two midfielders where box-to-box player will be always ahead of Anchorman. Now let's look at their positioning when the team has the ball or in possession. Box-to-box player will be always ready to make runs into the box for a counter-attack when the team wins the possession back. You can see here box-to-box player is making the run and joining the attack when the team gets a counter-attacking opportunity. There are advantages and disadvantages to this movement. You will get an extra man in the attacking third, but it will leave the midfield open and you can get outnumbered in a counter-attacking opportunity for your opponent. You can see here the box-to-box player is way ahead and the midfield is open when the opponent gets an attacking opportunity. Now let's talk about the next combination, an Anchorman and an orchestrator midfield. This is one of the most balanced combinations and my favorite combo in the game. When we look at their positioning, when the team is out of possession, the Anchorman as always will be supporting the defense line and the orchestrator will be much closer to the anchor, unlike the box-to-box player. In this picture, the orchestrator is in our own half involved with our defenders. Now let's look at the positioning when the team is in possession. Orchestrators will always be available as a passing option in the midfield and we can eliminate lots of misplaced passes in the midfield. One of the biggest advantages of using an orchestrator in the midfield is their ability to launch counter-attack. Unlike box-to-box players, orchestrators won't be making runs in a counter-attacking situation, but they are the best players to initiate the counter-attack. In this instance, their orchestrator is ready in the midfield to launch the counter-attack using their passing range. They won't get too involved in the attacking third. You can see here the orchestrator is not involved in the attack when we have enough attackers in the box, but they will join the attack when we need more numbers in the attacking third. Now let's look at the third combination, which is a destroyer and an Anchorman. Destroyers are the most aggressive players in the game. Their main ability is to win the ball back in the midfield and help the team to break the opponent's counter-attacking opportunity. When the team is out of possession, destroyers will go all around the midfield without worrying about their position to win the ball back at any cost. You can see here the destroyer is way out of his position and trying to win the ball back. When the team is in possession, destroyers take a balanced approach as they will be available as an attacking option when needed or a defensive option according to the situation of the match. They will always try to make tactical fouls in the game to break the momentum of the opposition, so you have to be careful with them to avoid unnecessary yellow cards or red cards in the match. So which is your favorite midfield combo in the game? Comment over those guys.